Hello, good morning, students. Today we are going to study electricity. In this chapter, we have already studied about Ohm's law, resistance, resistivity, and potential difference. So, today we are going to study about the combination of resistance, disadvantages of series connection, and advantages of parallel connection. So, let's start our class. So a number of resistances they can be combined together in two ways, in series and in parallel. So here we have three resistances, they are combined together, R1, R2 and R3. In series connection, the current remains the same throughout the circuit, but the potential difference is different. So for first resistance R1, the potential difference would be V1. For R2, it would be V2, and for third resistance R3, it would be V3. Okay, student. So V total potential difference can be obtained by adding all the potential difference across the circuit. That is V1 plus V2 plus V3. This is equation 1. Now we know that potential difference is directly proportional to current, and from Ohm's law we obtained V is equals to IR. Now we will put the value of V1, V2 and V3 in the equation 2, and we will obtain V1 is equals to IR1, V2 is equals to IR2 and V3 is equals to IR3. Now we will put all the value in the equation 1 and we will obtain V is equals to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Then we will put the value of V here. V is equals to IR. Now here V1 IR1, V2 IR2 and V3 IR3. We can take I common from both the sides and it will get cancelled, and at last we will obtain R is equals to R1 plus R2 plus R3. It means in series connection, total resistance of the circuit will be obtained by adding the individual resistances. Okay. Now in parallel connection, voltage is same. Voltage is same, but the current is different. Okay. So total resistance would be obtained by again putting the value in this formula which is obtained from Ohm's law. I is equals to V by R. So I1 would be V by R1, I2 would be V by R2, V by R2 and I3 would be V by R3 because potential is same across the complete circuit but current is different. So here we have I3 is equals to V by R3. Now total current of the circuit will be obtained by adding the individual current. I is equals to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Now we will put the value of equation 1, 2, 3, 4 in equation 5 and we will get V by R is equals to V by R1 plus V by R2 plus V by R3. Again we will take V common here and it will cancel out from both the sides, and this resistance can be the total resistance of the circuit. So total resistance of the circuit 1 by R is equals to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So in series connection, the total resistance, in parallel connection, the total resistance of the circuit can be obtained by this formula. Now students, there are some disadvantages of series connection in domestic wiring. So in series circuit, if one electrical appliance stops working, then all the electrical appliances also stop working because they are connected in series. In series circuit, all the electrical appliances have only one switch, due to which they cannot be turned on or off separately. The electrical appliances do not get the same voltage because the voltage is shared by all the electrical appliances. Alright, and the last one, the overall resistance of the circuit in a series connection is increased very much, and due to this power supply is low. So these are the disadvantages of series circuit for domestic wiring. So in our homes we have the parallel circuit. Now we will see what are the advantages of parallel connection in domestic wiring. So students, in parallel connection, if one electrical appliance stops working, then others they keep working normally. Alright. Each electrical appliance has its own switch. Each electrical appliance gets the same voltage as that of the power supply line. In case of series circuit, the voltage was different, but in case of parallel connection, the voltage was same. So all the electrical appliance would get the same voltage. Overall resistance of circuit is reduced, due to which current supply is high. So in a parallel connection, the current supply is high. If one appliance stops working, the others they keep on working normally. Each electrical appliance has its own switch, and each electrical appliance would get the same voltage. So these are the advantages of parallel connection. That's why in the domestic wiring we have the parallel connection. Okay students, so this was about the today's class. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video with a new topic from this chapter.